Creo que ya lo estamos. A ver, deja que confirme. Deja que confirme. A ver si se escucha así. Hola, 1, 2, 3, 4. ¿Se me escucha? Sí, se escucha. Hola chicos, bienvenidos a un nuevo directo para el canal. Y esta vez estamos en Red Dead Redemption 1. Y la verdad es un juego que de hecho a mí me interesaba mucho jugar. Ya que de hecho es uno de mis juegos favoritos. Pues ahorita eh, sucede después de los sucesos de Red Dead 1, Red Dead 2. Y pues ahorita acabo de hacer la primera misión para confirmar de que el juego sí estaba en bien estado. Y pues ahorita voy a... Miren, me quedé en esta misión de aquí, que es la primera misión. No es demasiado, no se preocupen. ¿Dónde está? A ver... Vamos a hacer nueva partida. No se preocupen, no me salté mucho, es la primera misión. Solo conseguí un trofeo que es por completar este nivel. No es mucho.
Extra, extra, health benefits, extra, extra, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorized the Washington. Extra,
Rockstar Games presenta. La Rockstar San Diego Production. Esto no pude evitarlo.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Ah, cierto. Este juego solo está en inglés, pero tiene
But
subtítulos en
Father,
español.
do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns. Yes. His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. But John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Pues, sincero con ese comentario. Gente, le tengo una pregunta. ¿Ustedes han visto a un millonario
What you
llorando
must
en su
remember,
mansión?
my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
¿No ya? A ver, mucho texto. A ver, nomás di- Y aquí estamos. Es la cantina. Bueno, gente, también tengo que decirles una cosa. Es que, como dije ya, yo vengo de Red Dead Redemption 2. Sí, me pasé por los Wii, la cronología, y me fui primero por el segundo. Realmente es porque el segundo ya lo tenía una persona que yo conozco, y pues me dijo, oye, ¿lo quieres jugar? Y yo como de... Sí. Y pues que... ¿Estás bien, bro?
Mr. Marston, over here!
Ay, señor. No, ya está viejo. Viejo cochino.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. I ain't much of a fella for gossip. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Gee up. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old three-to back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
Pues
I'm a
veas que
married
usted
man,
sí
I'm
se pudo
afraid.
ligar una
Ain't
señora.
we all? Giddy up.
Yeah!
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Come on.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat.
Right.
Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill. Whoa now. Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go. Yeah.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Qué agradable sujeto. Bueno, pues
Come
vamos.
on.
Ok, quédate aquí, amigo. O amigo. No sé, ya no supone su género. Hay que estar tranquilo.
Bill!
Dije que tranquilos.
Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday.
Alright.
You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh,
Ahora,
do I look
Ahora no
like
se
I need
vale.
saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
pues que esperaba.
Poor John.
Y bueno, pues me petatearon. En fin, como digo, chicos, gracias por darle la...
tráigame la presión, se me bajó la coca.
Ah, sí, recién que me acuerdo. Este videojuego es para mayores de 18 años. Bueno, para 18 años en adelante. La cosa aquí es que este juego tiene contenido no apto para todo el público, pues tiene temas como la muerte, armas, suicidio, guerras, droga y muchas cosas más que digamos que no son muy aptas para todo el público. Así que se le recomienda discreción a que lo vea. Estate con tu responsabilidad. Yo no me hago responsable para que no venga tu mamá y me diga como de, ay, es que no, yo no me hago responsable. Yo solo soy una persona que juega y que intenta divertirse y grabar sus experiencias, ¿ok? Así que simplemente quedemos así. Recuerden, es un juego para mayores de 18, así que no les recomiendo a la gente que es menor o que es muy sensible con esos temas. Si ya tú te crees suficiente, pues bien por ti. Yo voy a seguir jugando.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite
Título.
word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here.
Yo voy a
What
que
were you
pendejo.
doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Ahí.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Y miren, pues desde aquí nos quedamos. ¿Ven? Lo mismo. No fue tanto, fueron 18 minutos. En fin. Bueno, también como he dicho, vengo de Red Dead Redemption 2 y los controles se me hacen un poquito diferentes. La verdad, hay cosas que siguen estando igual, como lo de mirar, obviamente, lo de moverse. ¿Qué cosas de juego no se mueven con las palancas? Lo de cambio de lo del arma. Pero fuera de eso, yo lo noto todo bien, excepto por cosas como que cada vez que hago esto apunto, y además en el juego no podías hacer esas tremendas actividades de John Martin. Bueno, sí, está divertido, vamos a intentarlo, y vamos a ver si podemos conseguir la mayoría de trofeos posibles y terminar la historia. Así que vamos
Mr.
a ver.
Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Ay, perdón,
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
Ay,
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
ay,
We
no,
can't
no
do
sé.
this patrol on foot.
Let's go!
right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Well, I'll be damned.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace.
Oiga, pero conteste mi pregunta de dónde sacó esa teoría de que yo
That's
robo.
the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Come on, boys.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Come on. Come on, easy up now.
Yeah! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland. Whoa.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
Yo me voy a bajar
Cloud,
y
it's about time these little thieves met their maker. Bet you thought I couldn't use this, didn't you? You better shoot rabbits and outlaws, I think.
qué pizza puntería tengo. Ahora sí le di. Ya te vimos, Bonnie. Capa. Ay, sí le di.
Stand a chance. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Wait.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. Go!
Is that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. That damn coyote!
Eso.
Come on!
Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken.
Bueno.
Nice shot!
Vamos.
Come on!
That coyote won't be back.
Bueno, ya. Te robó un pollo.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Slow up.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
No. Vamos más 75. Honor más 25. Ah, sí, esta es otra mecánica que tengo que comentarles sobre esto. En el juego de Red Dead Redemption 2 y Red Dead Redemption 1 hay distintas cosas extras en el juego. Una de ellas es, aparte es el tema del honor, que es dependiendo si hacemos cosas buenas o hacemos cosas malas. Es como de, imagínate, si matas gente, robas y haces ese tipo de cosas, el juego te contará como que hiciste una mala acción y dirá, oye, mereces honor malo y te bajará puntos. En cambio, si haces cosas buenas, como en esta que acabo de ayudar a ella a matar a los coyotes y a espantar a los conejos, pues, bueno, ¿a qué digo espantarlos? Asesiné también. Bueno, en fin, habrá estofado de conejo ya que. Bueno, la cosa es que también aparte de eso, como dije, eso me dio honor porque hice una acción buena, porque ayudé a las personas que lo necesitaban. Y bueno, también tenemos lo de la fama, que de hecho, mira, creo que está aquí en estadísticas. Aquí está como, mira, aquí actualmente estoy como estado de honor, de vagabundo, y aquí estoy como don nadie. Y solo tengo 2.8% completado. Y tiempo jugado 25 minutos. Ahí dice 28, ¿para qué? En fin, pasaron 3 días, no man. Entonces, para el final, lo que importa de esto es que, en fin, nosotros tenemos... Bueno, también aquí, como dije, hay cosas, diferentes cosas que podemos hacer. Este juego. Ah, no, inició. Bueno, como digo, también en el segundo juego también está la mecánica del honor. Aquí voy a guardar. Como digo, aquí en el segundo juego que también jugué hay una mecánica del honor que funciona exactamente igual. Mira que, a ver, mapa, Aquí dice casa, Bonnie McFire. Ah, y aquí también tenemos un mapa que por cierto está bien bonito, me encanta. Está bien bonito, me encanta. Vamos a ir con Bonnie para hablar con ella. Por cierto, un detalle que no me gustó mucho es que en el segundo, cuando apuntas no sacas el arma, es apuntar y presionar el arma de disparar. Pero aquí literalmente es como de, oye, quiero dar cuenta de persona, la apunto y me marca como de, oye, ya valiste. Y todos se espantan, así que eso es algo que no me gusta, es un detalle que no me gusta mucho de este juego. Es el gato, no toques esa cosa. Perdón, es que mi gato está haciendo cosas no muy agradables. Obstáculos en el camino. Como digo, muchas cosas que ya son diferentes.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Bueno, y como digo, pues también, si quieren, si hay gente que ve estos directos,
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
haré una serie de directos solo para la serie de Red Dead Redemption 1. Haré una serie para que yo juegue Red Dead Redemption 1. Digo,
On the
Red Dead
count of three. 3, 2, 1, go!
Dios.
I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
Ah, no, porque para acá.
No, Miss McFarland. Let's go.
Pero como digo, si quieren gente, puedo hacer una serie para... ¡Ahora, caballo! ¡Ahora, caballo! ¡Pásale! Ah, que se cansa. ¡Córrele, güey! ¡Córrele, córrele, 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 Buena primera muerte del juego, qué chido. Qué chido, primera muerte del juego, gente. Bueno, como digo, si quieren puedo hacer una serie de Red Dead Redemption 2.
2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on.
¡Avásale!
Come on, boys. Don't look back. I'm coming up behind you.
Come on. Should I wait for you to catch up? This is how it's done. think you're gonna win this, don't you? Come on.
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw? Giddy up! You'll have to do better than that!
Neck and neck, Miss McFarland! Go!
I thought you said you could ride!
Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland!
You're gonna wear that horse out!
Would you like me to slow down? Come on. Yeah. Are you saving the best for last? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
Come on, boys!
How you doing back there? Let's go.
¡Dale!
Giddy up!
That was fun.
Y solo tuve que morir una vez.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
¿Dónde está? O sea, antes de que haga cualquier tontería de irme hasta no sé dónde, necesito ver dónde está No, no. Yo ya iba a ir hasta allá y dije, ahí caminando, como de, debe estar cerca. Y como de, no. Voy yo. Ok. Bueno, pues subir, ¿no?
Easy up now.
Y como digo, también este juego no es del todo lineal. Hay misiones que podemos saltarnos y podemos hacer cualquier cosa, pero también hay otras cosas que tenemos que hacer obligatoriamente siempre. Y una de ellas es como, por ejemplo, misiones principales y misiones secundarias.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on. If you don't mind, I'd really like to get moving. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't I'll believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right? Well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong here.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those
Ay, perdón.
days were just people shooting each other because they lost a card. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys. You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
The whole town needs my expertise today.
Hello there.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
So much to buy in this town.
You have any night fevers, come back and see
Much
me.
obliged.
Good to see you again.
It's getting like one big graveyard. I should open a branch there.
Why, hello there.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Back home, the bacon was sweeter than
Fine morning for it, mister.
I'm sorry.
We meet again.
Goodbye.
I swear, Pericles Tannerton enjoys pulling teeth way too much.
Vamos a ver. En el mapa aquí está todo. Y aquí dice, ¿qué es esta cosa azul? Propiedad disponible. Póker. Consultorio médico. Comisario. Que tenemos que ir allá. Y aquí está otra vez. Y por cierto, algo que noto en este juego es que a veces hay rayas amarillas. Debe ser por antes cómo está el juego o algo así. Tengo dinero. Aquí medicina, aquí provisiones. No creo que tenga dinero. Ah, mira. No pensé que llegaría tan lejos, pero bueno. Siempre se me olvida que para interactuar necesito ver con círculo y no con disparo.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
¿Todo bien?
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what? You getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down.
El prisionero dice como de, yo quería verlo morir.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you.
Disculpen.
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal.
Buen punto.
My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb
Recuerdo
rat
cuando
bastard
aquí había
now.
cólera.
Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him. I'm getting after him. Catch me up.
Vamos.
Come on.
No metas a Walton. Le quitas la libertad de la vida.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Yeah! Oh, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here. Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot! Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. You're shooting fresh air there, boy.
Ahora sí tengo buena putería. Ah, me salió un logro. El pistolero. A ver, dejan que vea cuál es el logro. Mata a cualquier enemigo con un tiro a la cabeza usando el modo de puntería. Tómense. Ah, sí. Toma. Tome.
Put your gun down, friend!
Lo siento, pero necesito dinero.
What are you waiting for? Unload that
Lo
thing.
estoy haciendo. ¿Qué estoy
Over
haciendo?
there.
You better be at peace with the Lord. Nobody will have you, Woody Quincy.
I got aiming at somebody, goddammit.
Ah. Listo, me murió otra vez. Con una lágrima en la...
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
Christ alive. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate.
¡Ay! Toma. Toma. Tome ya.
Let's see what you got. Just walk away!
Tome.
Wolf's inside the house. Take him alive if you can.
Ah, su bestia. Toma en la pierna.
Walton, you're killing
¿A dónde va, güey?
It'll be trial and
Ay,
the
no
rope
quería salir, no
begins.
quería salir. Me convertí en mono por
Not a
un
bad
segundo.
shot, Mr. Marston.
Me convertí en
Why don't
mexicano.
you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yep.
Adiós.
Damn you! Oh, there.
Nice. Hola, gato. Wow, tenía mucho dinero. Pues tal como dije, como mencioné, de hecho, mira, vamos a ver dónde está en general. En honor, ya subí un poquito, pero no tanto, porque mira, sigo siendo con el fama de don nadie y con el honor de vagabundo. gato! Ay, perdón, este es mi gato. Esperen, ahorita vuelvo, chicos. Listo, perdonen, ¿en qué estábamos? Por cierto, ¿qué hora es? Oh, ya son las 3. Ahorita, chicos, después de un par de minutos vamos a parar el directo. Pero bueno, vamos a intentar ver qué más podemos hacer. Vamos a ver el mapa, a ver si encontramos hacer, si logramos hacer algo. Mira, aquí está, aquí llegamos, desde aquí venimos. Y de hecho, miren, aquí tenemos varias cosas del mapa que están que me encanta por cierto el estilo de cómo está. Oigan, un segundo. ¿Dónde está Valentine? Bueno, para los que no sepan, en Red Dead Redemption 2 está conectado con el mapa del Red Dead Redemption 1. De hecho, ahora me estaba yo. Vamos a otra cosa. Una pistola.
Go! Come on!
Very grateful. There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck. Excuse me, mister.
A ver, aquí dice estadísticas. ¿Dónde está?
Let's go! Let's go! Slow it up now.
Howdy, sir.
An eternal fire awaits you. Bow down, and you will not perish. You stand in the eyes of God. The smoke of your torment awaits you. Remember the miracles. Heed the warning. Repent.
No need to walk, mister. You got it, sir.
Why, hello.
Howdy there.
Come on.
Crazy fool!
You're looking for a fight? You found
Es
one.
una pelea la encontraste. Ah. Eso salió mejor en mi mente. Eso terminó mejor en mi mente. Ah, mira. Ay, papucho. Ah, digo, nada.
Hello.
Digo, nada, nada. ¿Dónde está? No quiero el normal, prefiero el... A las de corte. Wow, mi personaje mágicamente le creció la barba, qué increíble. Ah, la diligencia. Los puntos de exclamación son la diligencia. Qué chévere. Perdonen, es que presioné las notas de la tele por accidente. Vamos a ver, para acá. Ay, hijo de tú.
Actually, I got a better idea. You think I won't find you?
Véngase para acá. No, ya, desgraciado.
Right in the nose.
Ah, al diablo. Véngase para acá.
I do apologize.
Porque eso me contó como normal. ¿Qué? Porque eso me contó como... A ver, chicos. Ustedes vieron claramente que él me robó el caballo. ¿Qué querían que hiciera? ¿Que lo dejara vivo? ¡Ay! No.
Let's go.
¿Qué juego? ¿Querías que lo dejara vivo? No. ¿Y ahora cómo va?
Easy.
Ahora, ¿cómo va ahora?
Yeah.
Mira cómo va.
Hello. Let's go.
Ah, ayúdame, muy bien. Oh, hijo de su... Oye, me dio un déjà vu. Siento que ya he estado aquí antes.
Yeah.
Tal vez en una secuela. ¿Sabes qué? Al día lo voy a tener que pedir ayuda al mapa porque sí, porque estoy bien perdido. Vamos a ver por aquí, ok, dice que es un por acá.
Whoa there.
Bueno, y de hecho ahora que me surgió la duda, entonces ahora en general me va a contar como que... no me bajó tanto, porque... De hecho, no, creo que sí, más bien el juego me lo contó como que hiciste una buena acción de vida que solo lo espantaste. Fuera de eso, no hiciste nada más. Es decir, como por ejemplo que yo le cojo...
What brings you out this way?
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Bueno, como dije, en este juego hay diferentes... Habrá eventos aleatorios donde hay gente que te dice como de, oye amigo, necesito un favor, ¿por qué? No sé, solo hazlo por favor. Y dicen, bueno, John y Arthur dicen, ok. Pues aquí en este caso lo que tenemos que hacer es que hay misiones secundarias de gente extraña o de personajes que conocemos a lo largo de la historia. En este caso hay personas extrañas los que nos piden favores. En Red Dead Redemption 2 también pasaba lo mismo, que había gente por ahí en diferentes lugares y que había suerte o no de que había eventos aleatorios. Mira, aquí contamos otro personaje.
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss... Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh. He must still be in Armadillo. Would you go look for him?
Come on.
Todo esto me recuerda a Rango.
Hey, you, the Cincinnati guy, come over here.
¿Quién? ¿Yo?
I declare, does what just dribbled out of your mouth
You a
count
tough
for
guy,
an
mister?
anecdote?
I hope so.
Whoa!
We gonna have a showdown. The only way out for you is down.
You should
son.
keep your
Sit
opinions
me
to
down.
yourself, pal.
No. Ya me desafiaron un duelo.
You're in way over your head, son.
Y ni sé cómo hacer esto. Ok. ¿Aceptas una presión que permitir el tutorial? No, quiero hacer el tutorial. No, güey, quiero hacer el tutorial, no mames. Ok. A ver, para disputar presiona L2 o mueve R3. Ay, güey. Oh. Ok, supongo. Ok, supongo. Miren, como ya mencioné, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Estadísticas. Ya mira, oh Dios mío, ¿qué acabo de hacer? No dar fama, tiempo jugado, misiones completadas, misiones reintentadas, zonas de enemigos descubiertas, puntuación, combate, dinero, viajes, crímenes, desconocidos, misiones, da igual. El punto es que vieron lo que acabo de hacer, ¿verdad? Ok, según la señora dijo que posiblemente la persona está ahí por acá, así que tendré que ir a ver.
Hey, mister.
Howdy.
Are you lonely?
Run, pal.
¿Me dan el mejor wiki del mundo?
What brings you in here, Parker?
Obviamente
A man like you needs a woman like me.
Vaya basura. Mejor me voy. Adiós.
Why, thank you.
Gracias por el mejor wiki del mundo.
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
Well, let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do.
$5.
Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
No, yo
It's my
solo dale
wife.
los $5. Tampoco es
She
para
packed her
tanto.
things this morning and left me. The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
I guess I'll go have a talk with her.
Yo,
You'll need more
eres
than
un
talk.
imbécil. Pudiste haberle...
That bitch.
Ay. Dios, mi imbécil. Al diablo, no voy a hacer otra cosa por otra toma. Diablo, no voy a
Truth
hacer eso.
is, Pete Turner ain't been an armadillo for near on 20 years now.
¿Qué?
Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yeah. That's where he'd be, I'd guess.
Ok, bueno. Pues de ni modo, pues vámonos. No voy a obligar a nadie a hacer nada, así que vamos a ver. Ok. Tenemos información. Tenemos información, así que ¿dónde está? Agua y honradez. Está aquí, que no se le separe el hombre. Esta es la misión, porque no veo otra y además no creo que haya hecho otra. Así que... ¡Pollito! Ahí está mi caballo. Vámonos. Entonces, ¿qué es esta barra? ¿Es la vida del caballo o qué? Y por cierto, ¿por qué tengo aguardiente? Tengo una duda. ¿Por qué tengo aguardiente? Recarga la barra de day y hace que no se consuma durante 10 segundos. Por cierto, ¿cómo activo el red eye? En el primero también había... A ver, aquí está. Dead eye se presenta... Es... dice que el red eye es con el con el de apuntar, así que creo que es apuntar. Sí, ya tengo el red eye. Sí, ya tengo el red eye. Pero ¿cómo sé cuántos red eye tengo? Ya acabo de ver, mira. Este es mi red eye, Esta es mi barra de red eye. Pero ¿qué decía la guardiente? Creo que es que te da por segundo. Ahí está, ya tengo mi red eye para que me vaya a todo. Para que más lo mejor y no maten. Ahora. ¡Ah! Sí, amigo, descansa ya. No te vuelvo. Hola. ¿Hay alguien aquí? Una tumba que dice de Buen Bruce. En memoria de Louisa Wanton. ¿Qué hizo? Esposa de Ray Minton. Dejó este mundo, Matilda Ibis. Tenemos unas personas. Creo que decían que aquí hay una curiosidad. A ver. Rosalie Ladanes. Edgar Sardaleón. Amber Elegant. Mujen. Ayla Sheldo. Foreign Player. Hargumons. Nats. Albers. No, creo que es otro lugar donde está la curiosidad. Creo que no es este lugar donde está la curiosidad porque no la veo para acá en ninguna parte. Se avecinan cosas extrañas. Completa un encargo de personas conocidas. Entonces, ¿completé la misión? Ya no entendí. ¿Hice algo bueno o hice algo malo? La fe de Jenny. Así se llama una amiga. Ay, ¿quién está aquí? ¿Estás bien? Ahora muy ratas bien.
Are you really there? Hello? Hello
Oye, ¿es
there.
el tren?
Howdy, miss. What are you doing out here?
I'm thinking.
Have I seen you before?
Oh, yes, I think so. On the train from Blackwater, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking with the preacher.
Yes, sir, I was.
I don't know if it's so safe out here, miss.
Oh, Jenny. You can call me Jenny. All right. I'm safe because I have faith. So, faith can move mountains. That's the whole point.
You're trying to move a mountain?
Oh, no, I can't do anything. But with faith, I can achieve great things. I know that. I know it.
You want me to take you back into town, ma'am? You seem kind of unwell.
Oh, I get such clarity out here. I see things purely. The world is so beautiful.
And full of things that'll kill you, including illness.
Nothing's gonna kill me, sir.
Well, take care then. Miss Jenny. Miss Jenny. Don't look like the Almighty's much inclined to help you out here. I was kind of worried about you, so I brought you some medicine.
Oh heavens. Oh, praise you, Lord. I knew you'd save me.
Excuse me?
You see, it was only through his will that you were ordered to save me. Tell me, were there angels in your vision?
Jenny, can I take you back into town?
Praise you, Savior. I knew you'd save me.
Tómatela.
Will you come with me?
Oh, I'm fine here, mister. I'm in heaven. Heaven.
¿Segura? ¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien? Espero que veas estos días. Ay, atropellé a un animal. Qué raro sonó ese tope, ¿no crees? Brum, brum. Qué raro suena. Tope, brum, brum. Ah, que tengo que admitir de repente tiene unos temas muy buenos, la verdad. Red Dead Redemption me gusta otro tema. Realmente si tienen la oportunidad de comprarse el Red Dead, se lo recomiendo completamente, es un juego bastante. Y sí, sabes, así como de sí, ya entendimos, Rango, ya entendimos, que te gusta mucho, que la quieres mamar, sí, siguiente doctor. Sí, lo sé, suena muy mamadora, le tira cada rato como de, oigan, jueguen Red Dead Redemption, es un juegazo, es una cosa y me quiero comer su ver. No. Sí, me gusta tanto, pero lo siento si llega a sonar como que me estoy invitando por esos juegos. Realmente Red Dead Redemption en serio me gustó bastante, lo recomiendo completamente. Yo ya me pasé la campaña de 2 veces de Red Dead. No es algo por lo cual debería decir que me siento orgulloso, pero ahorita estoy disfrutando de la vida. Ahorita tengo que estar y después ya puedo enfocarme en otras cosas. Ahorita estoy pasando tiempo libre y es por eso que incluso no subí videos por mucho tiempo. He estado muy ocupado con otras cosas y pues, ahorita estoy diciendo como de, oigan, quiero jugar y con mi dinero y que vamos a jugar a este juego. Y por cierto, quiero hacer feliz año nuevo. Y por cierto, este es el primer video del año y además es el video número 101 del canal en el directo. Pero bueno, lo que quería llegar es que decirles que muchas gracias a todos por apoyar por ese año, a los 13 suscriptores. En serio, nunca pensé llegar, y como de seguro llegaré a las 8, pero llegaron 13 y yo como de no más, como de no mentes, qué buena onda. Y pues ahorita vamos a entrar acá. Hola, Alexis.
You rotten son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Have you lost your damn mind?
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
A man's pride can make him do crazy things.
sí me dejó muy herido el cabo. ¿Dónde está el doctor? Ah, mira, que debe ser. Aquí debe ser.
It's excellent to see you today. Why, hello.
Sí, sí.
I'm selling some
No
good tonics if
manches,
you need 'em.
25 por estas,
If you have any night
mamadas.
fevers, come back and see me.
Thank you. That's perfect.
Good to see you again.
¿Cómo sé cuánta?
I'm a terrible mother. Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took him.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you. Go!
Ay, qué pude haber aprovechado antojitos gringos. Ok, vamos para allá. Para allá. Puede ser bien chismoso. Ok, según el mapa debe estar. Ay, debe estar. Ay, me salto. Ay, qué menso. Está por otro lado. Ay, qué pendejo.
Come on! Come on!
Oh. Me está espantando que hay un hueso justamente al lado. ¿Y ya? ¿Así nada más? No me dice como de regrésate a no sé dónde para que la mujer se entere de lo que acaba de pasar o veas una noticia o algo así. No, me dice el juego como de chúpala. Como de bueno que la mujer se vaya. Ya viste, ya, qué pedo, ya no es tu problema, ya no es tu asunto, yo como de, pero si es, nah, ya está asunto, oh, Dios mío. Ese aspecto que es como, lo raro es que me siento como diferente a al Red Dead 1, al Red Dead 2. Porque, ay, mi caballo está cansado. Porque como digo, hay cosas que no estoy acostumbrado como los duelos. En el juego normal de Red Dead tienes que tienes que mantener presionado el R2 para tener más tiempo del Dead Eye. Y cuando ya puedes dispararle la mano para que te cuente como que es una cosa de buen honor, porque no lo mataste, pero sí le quitaste el arma y quedas como un gran pichula. Te acabo de decir. Te acabo de decir. Señora, ¿cómo le di? Ah, ya se fue. Me dijo señora que su hijo se petateó. En fin, vamos a ver qué más puedo hacer hoy actualmente. Puedo hacer esto. Puedo ir por acá y activar el modo musical. Ay.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking.
Yeah,
I got a
good evening. Stay safe.
No quiero gastar mi dinero. Si fuera por el mejor whisky del mundo.
Look out, mister.
Perdone.
How are you, friend?
A ver, aquí qué. Comprar con $50 también.
Careful, mister.
What in blazes?
Fíjate cómo soy tan desgraciado. Dejo de bocar. Ay, ya voy a hacer juego de boca. Puntas aquí como interesante. Ah, ya vi la puerta, ya vi la puerta. ¿Cómo que no tenemos dinero? Entonces ya no me alcanza para el mejor wiki del mundo. ¿Alguien si quiere seguir vivo el meme de mejor whisky del mundo? ¿O es un meme que ya está muerto? Ya se considera como muerto. Yo creo que el meme de Blue Label ya se murió. ¿O habrá alguien que siga recordando el origen del whisky? En fin, gente, ya pasamos la hora 40 y quiero decir una cosa, y es que en serio muchísimas gracias por la gente que se vaya a quedar, se haya visto ese video, si es que realmente hay alguien que quiera ver mis videos todos mensos. Y quiero decirles una cosa que es muy, perdonen por la tardanza, pero feliz año nuevo. Les deseo éxito a todo el mundo, una vida feliz, les deseo éxito, logros, que encuentren cosas y que consigan muchas mujeres. Recuerden la frase del tío Ben, un gran poder conlleva unas grandes no te crean. En fin, lo que quiero decir es que en serio muchísimas gracias por la gente que se queda a ver esos directos. Y quiero decir una cosa también, es que en el futuro habrá más gameplays como los de God of War 2018. No será Ragnarok porque no tengo ese juego. Y bueno, también quiero decirles que me apoyarán mucho si les dan like, se suscriben y activan la campana para que se notifiquen cuando haya nuevo directo. Como de, oh mira, el youtuber bien mencito que lo describí solo porque subía cortes de Red Dead, subí directo y que, bueno, pues no. Bueno, como dije, en serio, muchísimas gracias. Y soy John Maston. Y quiero decirles una cosa, es que sigan sintonizando. Muchísimas gracias a la gente que se queda a este momento. Y adiós. Fin de la transmisión.